Howdy-ho, everybody. Welcome back to the Rocks Roost and Dragon Quest Plus. Today, we are going to endeavor to rescue the princess. We're going to start off by zooming to Myra. We're going to rest at the inn to restore our magic points. Yes, I don't have enough money. Oh, drat. That's because we've been following good practice here. We'll put 1,000 in our pocket. 1066. Boy, that was a good year, wasn't it? Alrighty. Yes, we'll stay. So we need to find the princess. The fellas in Garai told us that the princess was taken somewhere to the east. In fact, someone mentioned there being a beautiful woman held captive in a cave somewhere. Wonder where that could be. So, a cave in the east. That seems to fit the description of the marsh cave, in my opinion. So let's do that. Let's check the marsh cave. Remember, we need to use our herbal tincture to cross the poison marsh with ease. We have a scorpion here. We'll take him down. No problem. I wonder what those are the walls of. I wonder what lost civilization built those. Alright, in the cave, yet again, we're going to go ahead and mid-heal costs 8. We'll go ahead and cast Glow. You know, it's my favorite. Now, normally, to get down to Rimildar, you just go straight south. We're not going to do that. We're going to explore the rest of the cave today and see what we can find in here. Investigate these rumors of a beautiful woman supposedly in this cave, or a cave like it. We need a bomb for that. Now, take this fella out. Alright, what else we got in here? I think that's progress down there. Let me just double check something. Always worth checking in these caves. You never know where NightFly may have hidden something. And we've gained a level. Some nice increases there. So this is back to this southerly shaft. Okay. And we actually, when we gain a level, we get some hit points and magic points added back in. Probably the ones that we gain for the level, if I had to guess. And lo and behold, our wonderful glow spell has petered out on us. There's a door. Oh my goodness, it's a dragon. There's also a treasure down there we need to check out. But let's see. And he's guarding a prison cell. My goodness. Now this is a difficult fight. We're at level 17. We should be able to handle it just fine. Normally I would say cast buff here because it's going to raise your defense. But we are playing this in easy modes. I doubt he's going to hit too hard, but we'll see. Let's just test the water here. And we have our wooden hat on, thank goodness. He's not hitting too hard. One of the things, you can go to equip here. And you can change out your equipment. It will take your turn. But I haven't pointed that out. But that's something to keep in mind. All right. Let's attack. Let's just press the attack. 9 points. On normal, at this level, he would be hitting us for about 20. Okay? So there's a significant difficulty difference. Just to keep that in mind. And this would hit us for about 30 on normal. Wow. That is greatly reduced. The breathing scorching flames attack is a problem all the way to the end game. All right. Oh my goodness, that's quite the bounty. Aha, there is a woman here, but let me dig through your stuff first. Mini metal. And nothing. There's a scorpion in here, did you know that? Is it your pet? Alrighty. So we did okay. We could have probably, on easy, you could probably take the dragon at level 10 maybe. That's just a guess. Alrighty. Hey there. Oh, at last, a valiant hero. My name is Lora. I'm Princess of Ratatome. If you had not come for me, someday I would have become the dragon's bride. Oh, how I shudder at that thought. What is your name? Rock tells Lora his name. Oh, Rock, well, since you rescued me, would you escort me back to the castle? Yes. Oh, Rock, we'll be so happy together. A little clingy is this princess. Kiss. But that's okay. And now she will follow us back to the castle. Now, in the original, your character sprite actually changes because he's carrying the princess back to the castle for the entire duration of the game, the rest of the game. Until you take the princess back to the castle, your sprite will be of you carrying her, which is, I always thought was very interesting. It was a cool attention to detail. I guess they couldn't do a following mechanic back then. I am going to go down here and check this chest before we head back. And we'll just escape through the southern entrance, or exit. And we will then cast zoom and go back to the castle. So that's pretty good. We were able to rescue the princess without too much trouble. That's what we like to see. Again, preparation is key. You can attempt this at low levels, of course. And like I say, on easy, you could probably pull this off at around level 10 or so. That's nice. Herbal tincture. I would not recommend it lower than that. I'm not sure you could pull it off at level 10, but you probably could if you were clever. In the base game, the original game, level 12 to 15 is what I would recommend. We ended up at level 17 by accident because I just did the grave and gained a bunch of levels. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom to Ratatome. And we'll just go straight to the castle. And deliver the princess. You say anything about it? Oh, yeah. Oh my, you saved Princess Lora. Well, then you must speak to the king immediately. I shall. Before we do that, I'm going to get my refill before I forget. Oh, and that does indeed refill you. 91.59, 91.59. Very good. Okay. Guess what? It can't be. That's the Princess Lora. You're safe and sound. I must be dreaming. Please go speak with the king. Oh, he'll be so happy. What do you say? What? You actually rescued the princess? You're a true hero. Thank you very much. In the original, there's a guy that hangs out like right here in this corner. And before you rescue the princess, he says, where is the princess? And then when you rescue the princess, he says, I hate thee. So, I mean, you know, you're not gonna... What is going on with the king? Is he... he's upset? It's very strange. Anyway, you're not gonna rescue the princess just hanging out in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Princess Lora, you're okay. The king must see you now. Hey, king. Father? Guess he had his head down. Lora, my daughter, I'm so glad you're safe. I wept day and night for you, hoping God would sow a seed to bring you back to me. Father, it's all right. I'm here now. Thanks to Rock, I'm safe. It's actually a very emotional moment. Of course, Rock, you are forever in my debts. That's why it burdens me even more to ask that you destroy the bringer of destruction. Rock, I wish you the best of luck in defeating the Dragon Lord. Godspeed, young warrior. Rock, should you desire to speak with me, I give you my love. Received Lora's love. So we've rescued the princess. Rock, my love. Please be safe. The Dragon Lord is ruthless. I'll stay here and pray for your safe travels. There's something else I've been dying to ask you, though. Do you love me? This is the original "but thou must" statement. If you choose no, but thou must. Do you love me? Yes, of course I do. I love you as well. Young Master Rock, you've done well in returning the princess to us. However, your journey is not over yet. I wish you the best of luck. Rock, I wish you the best of luck in defeating the Dragon Lord. Godspeed. Godspeed, even. I will see you. It was so depressing. The king was sitting there with his head down, presumably weeping. You know, the Dragon Lord really brought this kingdom low. I mean, what a turd. Alright. How are we doing on things? We're good on things. We have 6 keys. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea while we're here near a key shop to run up here and buy some keys. Still don't know where the bombs come in. Yes, I would like to buy. I'll just go ahead and buy 3. May as well be full on keys. And that's good, yeah. I'm good, thank you. Alright, so now what do? Well, now our sole focus is the Dragon Lord. So, probably the first thing we should do is save the game. So we'll save the game as is best practice. And then I would say going in search of better equipment is probably prudent, because if we take a look here, we have a broadsword, which is not bad. We have steel armor, which is also not bad. An iron shield, not bad. Wooden hat, not bad. Okay, these things are all not bad, but we need great equipment to go after the Dragon Lord. After all, he is the Foozle. Where are we going to get good equipment? Well, we have heard of this town called Mercado. And so I think that should be our next port of call. Mercado is off to the southwest. It's also known as Cantlin in the westernization of the first game. I do like the characterization of the town in this version, and we'll see it when we get there. In the original version, Cantlin was a castle town. It was a completely fortified town, which is cool. It's very cool. But I like the characterization of the area in this version actually better. We got the bridge graphic here again. I love that. And we see the hills in the distance and the forest. Very idyllic. Alright, so we've been down this way before, but we have not gone all the way to Mercado. Mercado is a long way, and it is a dangerous journey. There's going to be some pretty mean monsters on the way. Okay, there's the way to the Rocky Cave. We've already been there, so let's continue on southward. There are a couple places we can stop by on the way to Mercado. When we were testing the waters with monster sets before, I think I got the mini medal that's in that clearing, but I go over there and press the space bar or enter to check the area, and you'll find a mini medal in that little clearing there. A gold man. This is our second gold man, I believe. And they give a whole bunch of gold in the easy mode. That's okay, because one more hit, and I believe that'll get him. Very good. 1950. That one monster gives you enough to buy a broadsword. In the original game, saving up the 1,500 gold for a broadsword is a major undertaking. And it feels so good when you finally have the money. Rogue Knight. This is a new enemy. Not super dangerous, though. Unfortunately. Alright. Well, I think we should check this desert over here. Uh-oh. Chimera, you need to watch them. They can breathe fire. And again, that's usually very damaging. They can also heal themselves, but it doesn't always work for whatever reason. Alright, let's check out this town here in the desert. This is not Mercado. In the original Western town, the Western game, this is Hawksness. But here we have the Japanese name Damdara. There's a lot of poison around here. So use your herbal tincture. There's no response. The Dragon Lord's been busy here. It's empty. Ugh, please make me alive. Sorry. Rotten food and supplies. Mini medal. I take no joy in getting that mini medal, though. The inn has been ruined. Are you alive? No response. Oh, our tincture has worn off. No response. In the original game, the monsters had destroyed this place, killed everybody, and were still here. You could actually find in-game monsters in this place. It was extremely dangerous. Oh, Rock, it's you. As you can see, we arrived too late to do anything about the Dragon Lord's evil minions. Darn it all, we should have saved them. Well, you can't beat yourself up. That doesn't accomplish anything. Surprisingly, most of my wares were untouched. Can I get you anything? What do you have? Medical herb, torch evac bell. I mean, a nice little supply there. We're good, but thank you. It's a shame you don't sell herbal tinctures. Just watch out for the swamp. Life was good. I was going to return here and propose to my gal once I returned from our voyage, but while I was at sea, the Dragon Lord attacked. When I finally returned here, she was gone. God or goddess, they offer only a cruel world for us to endure. Check the sack. The door just goes out here. What do we have up here? Let's check down first. We have an herb. A strong herb, even. Strong herb. A strong herb that restores around 60 to 80 HP can only be used out of battles. Now, so that's super useful. That takes the place of a heal, of a mid-heal spell. These cost 100 gold to buy, which is not that bad when you consider what it affords you. Again, going back to MP economization. But I have learned that once you reach level 23, at least in normal mode, at level 23, you can use these in battle. So talk about a boon. And that is actually a game-changing change. Day 66. Today was again a very lifeless and somber day, nothing too out of the ordinary. I do wonder when the Dragon Lord's reign will end. When will the hero of legend return and bring peace to Elfgard? Or has he fallen to the might of the evil lord? Not yet. Not yet. Sparkly. We have a mini medal here. I've made it my duty to see that all the fallen have a proper burial. These poor people. They did not deserve this. Well, no one really deserves anything in life. Life is not fair. That is the one constant that remains true. Finally, I locked myself in here when the monsters came and I couldn't climb out. Thank you. Okay. Foul smell swells up from the pot. Have you been dookieing in the pot? Hey, another herbal tincture. We love that. Yes, indeed. I believe that's meant to be a chamber pot, which is always lovely. All right, so now let's check the upper half here. Oh, Rock, it's you. The king ordered us here to survey the damage. By the looks of it, I don't think we'll be able to salvage what's left of Dam Dara. Well, that's unfortunate. Who's this guy? He's looking into the well. I was one of the lucky ones who survived the brutal attack. I hid out in the well when the monsters came. When things quieted down, I emerged from the well, but I can't help but think I forgot something while I was down there. He reminds me of the people in the future in Chrono Trigger. He's, well, you know, he looks like a wastrel. You peered into the well. Down we go. Down the rope. There's no response. It's just a corpse. You don't say. And an evac bell. But there's also a sparkly. Look there. And we get poison ring. Remember back, I think in the first part, I said we get one of those for free. Don't buy it. Let's see, it's equipment. This is where you get it. Resist poison. This ring resists the effects of poison. I mean, it even says it there. Much more useful in normal and hard mode. Not as useful here. But we're still grateful to have it. In fact, you know, I thought maybe you talk to him and give it back to him for a mini medal or something, but no. He just says the same thing. He's just a clue holder. What do we have here? If only the Dragon Lord and his minions were destroyed, we could launch an effort to rebuild Dam Dara. Sorry, but who are you? Oh, Rock. I don't think I've heard of you before. But I respect your fealty to the kingdom of Elfgard. Call me Avi. I understand that you are on a dangerous journey. Good luck, Rock. Tamrin says, I think we should be safe here for a while. The Dragon Lord's minions seem to have left the area. My daddy is a great builder. Okay, that's good. So, post-game, I guess we're going to be rebuilding this town, which is always something I always wished you could do in the original. And in my headcanon, I always did that. There is no response. He has passed away. And the Bible is not something you can get. At least it wasn't in normal. Worth checking. Okay. Now, you see there's a treasure in there. In the remains of the church. I'm going to use an herb. 91. That's got us full. Also full in magic. Okay. We are wearing the hat. Good, good, good. And we have 6 keys. All right. Let's go in and see what's in this treasure chest. Surely nothing will happen. Indeed, something happens. A shadow armor draws near. He's wearing a super cool set of armor, isn't he? I wonder if this is significant in any way. Of course it is. This is the... I think this is actually In a way, I think the monster is meant to be wearing Roto's armor, because Roto's armor looks very much like that, even though it's actually in a chest up here. But yeah, this is the monster we have to fight to get the ultimate armor in the game, or at least the ultimate armor in the original game. With the additions to this, I don't know if there's better armor later, but you know, anyway, this is it. This is the battle. This is a tough battle in normal mode. In normal mode, I don't know if we would be at an appropriate level by 17, probably. He loves to put you to sleep. That's why we have the wooden helmet. We are going to use buff. See there, he's already trying to put us to sleep. If you're playing the original game, I also recommend, there's no buff in the original. You need to cast Stop Spell on this guy to deal with the sleep. Your first action should be cast Stop Spell. He's called an Axe Knight in the original, but same premise applies. Now that we have buff enabled, we can just start smacking him. And he's going to waste a bunch of turns casting Snooze. We don't care about that because we have the wooden hat. He will attack occasionally. Keep an eye on your HP because he's doing some pretty good smacking and we're not taking off too many hit points per turn. When you get down to 40 or so, cast mid-heal. Buff wore off. All right, we're going to want to reestablish that buff because he's hitting pretty hard. But you see, the wooden hat makes this much easier. Like I said last time, anytime you can get a monster to waste turns, you're gaining an enormous advantage. And that's what we're doing here. The wooden hat is doing all the work for us, but that was our own wisdom, right? An NPC told us, hey, I heard about a hat that would keep you from falling asleep, and we took their advice. I'm going to go ahead and smack him one more time before I heal. Now we definitely need to heal. Again, I want to take advantage of as many turns as possible while buff is up. But we're at a point, hit point wise, I don't feel comfortable. Let's heal. Very good. And right now we're back to full health. Let's smack him. I don't know if buff lasts a certain number of turns or if it resists a certain amount of damage. It seems like the latter is true, but I'm not 100% sure about that based on my own play. We're going to reestablish the buff. I'm going to smack one more time. Again, when HP drops to about 40 is where I would worry about healing. Now we definitely need to heal. Mid-heal, of course. So without buff, he hits quite hard. You see there, 23. I'm going to cast a regular heal. Actually, should have cast mid-heal there. That was a mistake on my part. Let's do a buff. All right. Now let's do a mid-heal. Now let's attack. Missed. That's never good. We're running low on MP, so we need to wrap this up ASAP. And the buff wore off. Not good. But we got him. So we just slowly but surely chipped away at him. This, by the way, the background tile here, or the background drawing artwork, is different than the swamp that we saw in other places. Remember, before we saw two sort of chunks of wall on either side with a gap in the middle, sort of in the background. Here we have two layers of wall. You know, we've got a foreground, we've got a double layered midground, and then there's the mountains in the back. It's just simply beautiful. I love that. Huge piles of experience in gold. We gained a level. Some halfway decent increases there. Whoosh, this is a wind spell. And more importantly, we got Roto's armor. Roto's armor. All right, so that's good. Let's, we're fine hit point wise. Let us go ahead and put it on, because we don't want to walk over these swamp areas. Defense 38, giant increase. We got a 14-point increase in our defense. We check the info. It's the armor of the legendary Roto. This armor can only be found. Wearing this armor also protects the user from most terrain effects. What it also does, you see our hit points are 74. Hit points are now 80. It heals as you walk. It also changes the tile to the traditional Dragon Quest 1 character sprite, or more like it. And the overworld music is different. I do wish that this was not the case. I wish that the original music was still here. This is not my favorite overworld music in the Dragon Quest series, but that's probably a nitpick. I don't really like this background music. I wish that you could just keep the regular overworld music. But I'm sure other people like it, so not a problem. So we're good on armor now. We're not going to have to worry about buying armor for the rest of the game. And we got 50 gold. Not bad. There's a shield that we want to get, and we'll find that in Mercado. Here's a tower. Let's check this out. This is not in the original game. I love how this version makes more use of the map. This tower is off limits until the Dragon Lord has been defeated. Okay. The original game, most of the map was just there for wandering around and thinking about things, you know, doing your own exploration and whatnot. In this area here, you might be able to encounter this guy, Metal Slime. They like to run away, but if you can defeat them, you get a big pile of experience. Let's see if we're lucky. We're lucky. Metal Slime was defeated. 4,050 experience. In the original, they gave 115 experience, I think. Which was a lot of experience for that game. We gained another level. We love to see that. Real nice increases. Step Guard. Step Guard does what the Herbal Tincture does. Also what the armor we just got does. So I don't think we're going to need that spell. Another Metal Slime would give us another level. Let's see if we can find another one. In the original game, you could only find them right here, reliably. These two little rows of hills next to the coast here. Magic Barrier, that will reduce the damage that spells do to you. It will also reduce the breath attack by about 50%. So that is a super important spell. However, it's expensive to cast. 20. Yeah. Not insignificant. And of course, Roto's armor does not increase your magic points as you walk, which is be cool if it did, but it just doesn't. This little town is not in the original general store. How can we help you? What have you got? I need one of those. And that's good. Thank you. Yep, you're welcome. My grandpa told me that he used to travel via door west of the kingdom of Ratatouille. I have no idea how he did so, but he used to carry around a lot of keys. That castle to the south is owned by a very strange feller. Very strange indeed. That's probably the mini metal castle, I would say. Here's a church. Any parishioners we can talk to? Parishioners are a good source of rumors, usually. I heard that Rimildar sells some decent weapons and armor for affordable prices. That is true. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to save, actually. While we're here, right? We did beat that shadow armor, which was a real pain in the butt. Alrighty. Also, might not be a bad idea to rest at the inn, because we need magic back. Hey, it's a sailor. Would you like to take a trip to the southern island? It costs 200 to go on a round trip. Well, I guess. All aboard. Maybe this is the way to the mini metal man. Ah, apparently it is. Mini Metal Manor. This is it. Oh my. There's a giant cat. Living here isn't so bad. The Metal King is quite generous. Though, he has family that lives far to the south on a snowy continent. They are nincompoops. Well, don't hold back what you think. These are monsters from other games, by the way. There's a town to the north that got destroyed. I think it's called Dodungo? Yeah, I forgot. Slimes are not known for their high IQ. Yes, but the little meow wizard type, I always like that enemy type. What do you got to say? If you got any of those mini medals, the king is in the mini medal collecting mood. Though, I have no idea why he loves them so much. I don't either, and I don't want to know, I don't think. Let's check the area here. So actually, I didn't find this in my main playthrough. Welcome to Metal Slime's Manor. Alright, is there a metal slime in here? I just somehow didn't find Southport. I took another route to Mercado. So you see, you can miss stuff. Oh my. Okay. The king has become so bored with the treasure he has collected over the years, but for some reason he can't resist mini medals. By this point in your journey, you should be searching high and low for mini medals. Leave no stone unturned. In fact, we have 29. It's probably not bad. King's Chambers behind door, no entry, sorry. Welcome, traveler. I'm the Metal King. I wasn't expecting like a King Metal Slime, but that's, that's on me. Or a King Gem Slime, or a Jewel Slime. I can't remember what these are called. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, I think I sense, those mini medals? I love mini medals. I should be doing a voice for this. I tell you what, if you trade me some of those fine mini medals, I'll part with some amazing treasure. Once you hit a mini medal threshold, I'll see if there's anything I can get you from the treasury. Whatever you want to trade, please come speak with yours truly. Well, before we do that, can we open your chest? It's filled with the Metal King's treasure. Better not touch it. What about in here? There's monsters everywhere. You know where the mini medals come from anyway? I don't know. There's probably a big bird that craps them out. It's empty. It is customary for at least one mini medal to be hidden in the king's castle. How dare you come in here? Please leave my study immediately. I'm just looking for mini medals, man. Chill. We do not follow that vile dragon lord. He makes me sick. And there's no mini medals in here. Drat. Okay. So we got mini medals. We got 29, which means we can get all the stuff from here up, I guess. I don't know if it works that way. I don't know how it works. Normally, like, you would get everything up to here, but there was one game. I don't remember if it was Dragon Quest IX or which game it was. You actually cashed in mini medals for certain things. He said mini medal threshold. So I don't know for sure how it works. Ice key. Should I be saving? I'll tell you what, I'll figure it out off screen. And then we'll come back here and see that next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest Plus. We will be going over to Mercado as well as figuring out more about old King Metal Slime here. I really appreciate your time and attention. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment below. I always love reading those and chit-chatting with the folks. And I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.